and welcome to WsCube Tech. So guys, in this session we will be talking about bar plots in Seaborn. In our previous session we have covered the line plots. So let's talk about bar plots. So bar plots are those kinds of plots which we have been seeing since our childhood. So there are different horizontal or vertical bars with the help of which bar plots is created. How does a bar plot look like in Seaborn? Let's have a look on that. So this is how a bar plot looks like in our Seaborn. Now let's have a look on how it can be created. To create a bar plot in Seaborn, first of all, we will be writing import Seaborn as SNS. We will import matplotlib as well as PLT. After that, we will import pandas as PD. And lastly, I will also import numpy over here. So import numpy as NP. So we can use all the 4 libraries over here. So we can use Seaborn, matplotlib, pandas and numpy inside our Seaborn. Okay, so how to create a dataset is very simple. First of all, I'll be writing df is equals to sns.load underscore dataset. So which dataset we will be working on this time? Let's have a look on that. So we have many datasets over here. Let's go for Titanic. Titanic seems interesting, so we'll be adding Titanic over here. Let's have a look on what is there in Titanic. So I'll be writing df.head and it would give me starting 5 data inside the Titanic file. So this is how 5 data look like. We have different columns over here that the people who survived, P class and parent class it is. This is gender, age, and we have some columns which I am completely unaware about. The fare is there, class is there, class is first class, second, third class, okay, and who means female or male. Again, an adult male over here, how many adult males are there, and deck, which decks we are talking about. And towns, alive and dead people are there, and alone, that if the people are alone or not. Okay, so we have enough columns. Now what do I need to do? I need to create a bar plot over here. Let's create a bar plot. So let's say the bar plot will be based on who, like man, women. Okay, and so this will be our x-axis, that the men, women will be our x-axis, and let's talk about the y-axis. The fare, we could put fare as a y-axis, or we can also put the towns as a y-axis. So let's create it. So I'll be writing sns.barplot, and over here I'll be passing inside x. Inside x would be who, and in our y-axis we have embark underscore town, or we can also add the fare over here. So let's just add fare. That would be, I guess, it would make sense even more. So we'll be doing that, and data is equals to df, and let's run and see what output we will get. So this is how our data looks like. So in who we have man, women and child, and in our fare we have up to 50 numbers. Over here, these lines over here are for our medians. So these are giving us the data in medians, and let's write plt dot show, open close the parentheses, and now again if I'll run it, I will get the output in this way. Okay, now suppose if I want to add more functionalities to it, suppose let's say I want to add colors to it. Okay, right now what is happening, there are different colors over here. If I want the same color here, so what I'll do in that case, first of all, I'll just copy the data from here, I'll paste it here, and here I'll be writing color is equals to, let's say, magenta. Okay, this is our output over here, that we have 3 bars of magenta colors, and we have in the x-axis men, women and child, and in the y-axis we have the fares that they have paid. Okay, moving ahead, we have different functions over here. Let's talk about these different functions. So I'll again paste this data, and here I'll be adding hue. The hue will be based on, let's say, gender. For gender, I'll be writing sex. And if I run it, I'll get the output in this way. That, okay, so this is how we are receiving the data, that in our men, we have only men over here. That means the gender male over here. Blue is showing that the male. And in female, we have orange data. The orange bar shows the female. In the child, we have both males and females. So in the kids, we have both male and female over here. That's why 2 bars are over here. Suppose let's replace both of them. Let's over here put sex, and over here if I'll put who, let's see what output I'll get. So in our male we have men over here, and child showing us the green bar, and orange is showing us the female section, and here green is showing us the child section in the female area. Okay, so this is how it can work. And if I talk about the palette over here, so if I will write palette, so it's not platter, it's palette. So palette would be, let's say, spring. So there is a palette called as spring. Let's use it and see how does it looks like. So this is how the spring looks like, that it is giving us the data in this format. That in our male we have around 25 males, and the kids are around 35. And in female we have the data that women are around between 40 to 50, and our kids are between 30 to 40 in the female category. Okay, so this is how we can analyze the data over here. Also, we can add saturation. For adding saturation, I'll put a comma and write saturation. Saturation gives us the deep effect of the color. So let's put 0.8 over here. And if I run it, this is how it looks like. But at the same time, if I would have put 0.2, it would have looked like something like that. That it gives you the deeper effect over here for the colors that you have used. Similarly, if you reverse the data over here, suppose over here we have written in the bar plot x is equals to who and y is equals to fair. If I reverse this data and if I write over here that x is equals to fair and y is equals to who. So let's see what output we will get. You can now see that we are getting a horizontal bar over here where fair is in x-axis and who is in y-axis. This is how a horizontal bar can be created in our Seaborn. Similarly, you can also see over here that these lines over here are showing us the median. So how to remove these lines? If you want to remove these lines, you can write over here Ci is equals to false. So it takes the value in boolean. So we can write false over here. If I run it, I'll get the output in this way, that right now I cannot see any lines over here. So this can be removed using Ci. After that, if you want to display these Ci's, let's say that I have these Ci's. Okay. But I want these Ci's to display me the mean instead of median. So for that, what you can do from the numpy, so we will be importing, so import, or we can write from numpy import mean. So because we want to find the mean, for mean over here we will be writing estimator is equals to mean. Let's run and see. So now these estimators are giving us the mean value. Similarly, you can find the median as well by importing median. So we can write from numpy import median, and here we will be writing the data, and instead over here we will be writing estimator is equals to median. So now you will be able to see the difference between both of them. So now again, if I run it, so you can now see the difference between the mean and the median, that how this, if you will notice the black line over here in the men, it is more extended inside the bar, but if you will notice the same inside the median, it is less extended inside the bar. So this is how the estimator works. Lastly, if I talk about the edge color, giving the face color and the edge color, suppose if you want to give colors in this way, suppose you want to create bars with white color over here. So for that you can write face color. So we'll be giving the face color. Now face color takes 4 parameters over here. That would be RGB and A. RGB is red, green, blue, and A defines alpha over here. So R would be 1, G would be 1, B again would be 1, and my alpha would be 0. Similarly, edge color, if I talk about EDGE color, so edge color is equals to, let's take it 0.2. So if I run it, let's see what output we will get over here. So I need to pass this edge color inside the double quotations, and if I run it, this is how I'll get the output over here. So you can see everything has been, so here you can see we have a plain white background over here and we have edges over here. So if you want to create a simple bar chart, you can use the face color as 1, 1, 1 and 0 and edge color as 0.2. So I hope guys these bar plots are clear to you, that in the first place how a bar plot is created, how you can give it a color, how you can give it a hue, you can give it palette, and lastly saturation. And of course one more thing that I forgot to mention is the order over here. Suppose if you want to change the order to child, women, then men, in that case what you could do is, it is very simple. You can write over here order is equals to, and the square brackets you can pass. First of all, suppose let's say I want child, then women, and then men, right? So I'll be writing it in this way. I'll be writing child, comma, women, comma, men, and I'll be passing them inside the double quotations. So let's pass them inside the double quotations as well. Now let's run and see what output we'll get, and let's put it back again to our vertical bar. So I'll be writing who over here inside the double quotations, and here I'll be writing the fair inside our Y. So if I run it, I'll get the output in this way. This is because I have written inside of a woman and men be inside of a man. So yeah, men is fine, I guess. Okay, I have to write man, a single man over here. So we have got the output over here, that first of all we have a child in our first bar, and the second bar is for the women and the third bar is for the men. So you can change the order over here as well. So now I hope everything is clear to you, that how we can increase the saturation, decrease the saturation. We can use different palettes over here, how we can create the data, create the legends using hue. After that, you can create horizontal bars by just converting x into y axis. That means the data which was there in x, now it has been converted into y, and the data that was in y has now been converted into x to create a. Next, we talk about the CI. CI means that if you want to remove these median lines, then we will be using CI is equals to false. That means CI takes the value in the true and false. That means it takes in boolean. Similarly, if you want these lines to show you the mean, then they will be showing you the mean by using the estimator method, and if you want them to show median, then they will be showing you the median. The default is median over here. Similarly, if you want to create a transparent bar, you can use face color over here, which takes 4 parameters, that is R, G, B and alpha, and edge color as 0.2 over here. And lastly, if you want to change the order of these bars, then you can create a list over here and pass the order in which you want to arrange these bars. So I hope guys that the bar plot is clear to you and you have no doubts and no questions. In our next session, we will be talking about histogram plots. So stay connected guys, and I'll see you in the next session. Thank you.